Good evening, everybody. So tonight we're going to get back to some Divinity Original Sin 2. You are going to have to excuse me, though, because I will be probably pausing or muting occasionally for either coughing or clearing of my throat. That seems to be about the only downside I have right now to not feeling the greatest. Excuse me. Like the last 3 days, I usually drink, well, on a normal work day, I drink about 2 bottles of water. Unless we're doing a lot, then it might be like 2.5, 3. For the last 3 days, I've been drinking 4 plus. So each day I'm doing a little bit better. Hopefully this weekend I'm gonna relax and get squared away. And then I'll be nice and fresh for next week. And of course the weather's gonna be nice too this weekend, so get some outside sun, even though I think I get plenty of that now. Since I work outside most of the day. But hey, 60s you can't beat. So tonight, I remember we were messing around in the graveyard. That's right, we got to the shed because we were looking for this secret chest over here, which we got.
There must be some potion that can calm her.
So it looks like... Oh, wow.
There must be some potion that can calm her.
So pretty much we can go get all these people's... All 4 of the heroes. All their chests.
What could have done this to her?
Who is he talking about?
A man paces back and forth, puffing anxiously on a pipe. His face is creased with tiredness. The faint coppery hue of dried blood stains his hands. He sees you.
If you're looking for healing or the like, then you'd best look elsewhere. My plate is full for now.
Note the lingering traces of blood on his hands and ask what is preoccupying him. Yeah, I think we're going to go with 1.
The man chomps on the bit of his pipe, generating a small cloud of nervous smoke. Finally, he plucks it from his mouth and clears his throat.
I came by a new patient, a young woman, very troubled. I'll do what I can for her, but I'll need to concentrate. And that means...
He gestures with his pipe for you to leave.
We're going to go with the scholar. Say that you have knowledge of healing and offer to help.
Fine. You can help. Take this key and go to the cellar. I'll join you there. Just be careful. It's clear she's a powerful sorcerer, but also whatever she was subjected to has warped her in body and mind. I have her locked up for good reason.
That kind of sounds like Losi. Alright, what's he got? Where did these come from? He's a pyro, isn't he? Yep. Yeah, definitely these. So that book I stole, I must have already had one? Otherwise, where did it go? Excuse me. Oh, I didn't pick it up. There we go. I'm like, where'd it go? Because it should have been right here. Claws of Deceit. Since I was a young girl, my mother always used the name of the lone wolves to strike fear into my heart. I already read this. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go with him first. Because I bet this is Losi. Oh, nope. Natalie
She's badly
Bromhead.
afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
Hungry.
Why would someone do this to another person?
I don't know.
She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
She's got a necklace on now.
She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman lurches around to face you. It utters a marrow-curdling gurgle.
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves.
I would guess that she's probably a silent monk or a attempted version of a silent monk. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one. I kind of want to reach for my weapon, but then I think she'll attack.
Be careful. If you alert her, she'll...
Another gurgle, sharper, angrier. Then the sound of rapid footfalls rushing towards you.
Exactly. Oh, wow. What level? These guys are 10. Wow. I don't think I can win this fight at all. But I think the only chance I have is to try and take her out first. Really? Dang, they just put him, heal him. Cool. Seriously? See, my only hope is that I can kill her before they kill me. I should have backed up. Ow. This is gonna catch her on fire. Oh, I didn't see that one. Well, we're dead.
I'm fading.
Really? Wow. I don't even know why I'm just sitting here. It's pointless. Alright, so we need to leave this area because it's just playing too high level. Oh wow, look at that sucker. 13. Somebody's trying to shoot arrows at it. Alright, so I really need to go... Guess we're gonna try and go over here. There's a puppy. He's level 12 too.
The shaggy dog keeps his distance, wary eyes sizing you up as his hackles rise.
You run away, everyone here run away, all run from something.
Say, you don't run away from anything, you run towards things.
Like sticks, balls? Understand, I understand. I ran away from bad man. Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food.
Oh boy.
I know. I can sniff good and bad. Riker bad.
Ask him to sniff you.
He paws a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
Smell good. Smell good. Like forest and earth and blood.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek, hot red blotches spreading in an angry rash.
Oops.
The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his approval and an itchy face.
Oh well. I got a puppy now. That's... even if I did get diseased. Do I have something that casts Fortify? I know I could just waste a blessing. Let's just waste a blessing. That's never a good sign when it saves. Oh, there's Gareth. That's not good.
Everything is very dark all of a sudden.
Oh boy. Yeah. Reload. It's a good thing I save scum a lot.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
Alright.
Gareth toils in monotony.
Let's go with 3. Lizard. Ask if he needs a hand.
Gareth freezes, then turns slowly towards you. His breaths are steady, his voice a monotone.
I'm digging my murdered parents' graves. I think it best if I toil alone.
Gareth moves to continue his task, but his cadence falters. He pauses. Silence hangs, begging to be broken.
Tell him to keep steady.
He nods. At least, you think he nods. His head moves so slowly, so subtly, that you can't be sure.
You speak truth. I've seen Seeker's blood seeping into the sand. I waded through corpses on the deck of the Lady Vengeance. But when the lifeless eyes looking back at you are your own mother's, I just didn't know. I didn't know what darkness lied beyond pain. Now, well, now I do.
Comfort. Number 2.
Gareth shies away from you. His eyes pass over the half-filled graves, and he takes a shuddering breath.
Comfort! Even Lucian has none to spare. I've prayed to him, an endless litany. How many tears do I have to shed? How much must I lose for him to listen?
Unfortunately, for anyone who's played Divinity 2, you already know what the situation with Lucian is.
No comfort, only recompense. Against Dallas's cronies, against the abomination that carry out their commands. The monks do the dirty work, and the whites keep their robes clean. Convenient. The monks that did it, they're still in the house, spreading their rancid smell. Paladins came to clean up the mess. In the name of Lucian, they say, and they seem to believe it.
Gareth forcefully exhales and looks past you to the nearby house. You fear he might snap the shovel's handle in two.
I'm gonna say Lucian might be gone, but you were still here for him. The Seekers too.
I've got no use for platitudes. Not from some mediocre sorcerer, inexplicably chosen as the 7's special pet.
You swear you hear Gareth's pulse, galloping faster than a saddled mount. You've never heard such a thing before, but you suspect Gareth's heart is close to tearing.
If you want to help, then you find the craven wight that ordered their slaughter. Anyone that stands between you and truth, no matter the flag they fly or creed they follow, make them bleed!
I'm thinking 3. So let's see if I can even persuade him to start with. I can. Cool.
His clenched jaw tightens further, and then, in an instant, Gareth's guard is broken. Tears well in his eyes. With every blink, a pearl of grief falls to his cheeks.
My parents, they did nothing to deserve this. They were good. honest. More honest than me. I'd give my own life to bring them back. I never got that last chance to tell them I loved them. I never got to say goodbye.
Sometimes you don't.
You're right. There's nothing more to be done here. Lucian, forgive me. And please, Godwoken, please forgive me too.
Woo! Okay. Silent Monk. Really?
That creature. It's not Donna, not anymore. It's the Magister's property. Let them handle it. Besides,
The two paladins Gareth mentioned are arguing in front of the door to the modest farmstead. As they notice your arrival, they stop talking and look at you quizzically.
Ask them what's going on here.
we're guarding this house. Wise to stay well back. There's a bunch of silent monks inside who've tasted blood today. Already killed in there, so they did. They didn't kill anybody. The Magisters who control them did. You know Donna, she wouldn't hurt a fly. Not until they turned her. But they did turn her. And now she's not Donna anymore. Get it through your head. The poor creature should be put down. No, wait! Surely, maybe someday they can be fixed. When all this source nonsense is over.
They've basically tasted the void, so no, they can't be.
The other paladin rolls his eyes and shakes his head as he turns to face you.
In any event, it's our business, not yours. You just stay well away from the door and you'll be perfectly safe.
Tell them not to worry, you'll take care of the silent monks.
You can't do that. They were people who were loved. It's not right to butcher them like cattle.
Tell them to think about it. What would Donna wish for? Let's go with 2.
You're right. Here, take the key. We'll leave you to it. I don't want to see Donna like that again. You'll remember her as she was, Jad. The real her.
Paladin William nods his thanks to you, and with a last sorrow-filled glance at the house, Paladin Jad turns to follow his companion away.
But, fine.
Okay. Where's that book? That's weird. Where'd the book go?
The silent monk looks like she was only recently converted. Her face was clearly beautiful once, and the eyes looking at you are not yet the full fuligin black of other silent monks you have seen. One of her hands trembles. Twitching, it reaches out to you.
Take her hand.
Her hand is cold and smooth, like that of a porcelain doll. Jerkily, as if unused to movement, she strokes your hand gently and looks into your eyes. Her lips part and her mouth moves. Did she whisper, "Save me," or "Slay me"? Or did you only hear what you wanted to hear in the whispers of the wind? Her eyes squeeze shut and her whole body trembles, but she puts up no resistance as you kill her. This dwarven monk hangs his head, as if looking down at his feet. A wretched gurgling noise issues from him.
Reach out and lift his chin to look into his face.
Staring down into his face, you realize you were staring into mutilation. He has no eyes, his empty sockets crawling with blood maggots. The gurgling sound comes from his stitched mouth, though no meaning can be understood.
Put the poor
He
wretch
does
on
not
his...
resist in the least, merely slumps to the ground with one final gurgle. Emaciated of body and spirit, this silent monk stands straighter than the others, the remnants of military bearing clear in her posture. This must be Donna, the one spoken of by the paladins guarding the door.
Tell her that Jihad remembers her fondly.
She gives no indication at all that she has heard you, save for a single tear dripping from one eye.
This is no life, killer.
Her tears flow along with her blood, yet, even in the moment of death, she does not break her silence. The lumpen, silent monk stands like a pillar of decaying flesh. So still it seems he is not even breathing. All of a sudden, like a bellows, he exhales a fetid gust right into your face. The stench of rot shrouds you, coating you in a way you fear will never truly be washed away.
Decide to free him.
He looks through your eyes with seeming disinterest as the life ebbs from his body, drop by drop, until he is gone and the flesh that housed him slumps to the ground.
That is so sad. Male C. I've been stationed well with the most amazing guy. Jihad is his name. He's just perfect. Everything I've ever hoped for. We're on a mission now to negotiate with some magisters regarding their views on sorcerers. You know me. It boils my blood to argue for our basic rights with those tyrants. Jihad and I had a long conversation about it the other night, and we're like two peas in a pod with our views. I finally found the perfect person. I'll be sending this letter after our sortie, and we'll write another one when I have more news to share about Jihad. Until then, Donna. Yep, that was Donna. Toy shield. Toy sword, wow. On the origins of Lucian. Oh, wow. where's those gloves? Man, that cough is getting worse, it feels like. Okay, so I don't see anything hidden. Oh, wow. I guess I shouldn't be doing this, but... Aww. Mama, it's hard to be stationed so far from you and Papa, but I have to believe I'm doing the right thing to protect us all. I want to write you to make sure you stay safe. Don't trust any magisters that call by. Paladin should be safe enough. All my love, your son Gareth. And it's not even better than the weapon I have. Oh, on character. Oh, yes. Definitely worth it. Wow. There was a great need then. Unfathomable forces of darkness, forces so great the seven themselves could not hold them at bay, began to gather like storm clouds over our great realm, and so they made a decision. They would put their differences, their rivalries, their pride aside and join in a single avatar, one who could unite their power into a single almighty force of order and good. Lucian was chosen from among those summoned. Lucian the worldly, Lucian the holy, 7 times divine was he, and yet still he fell. This thick and peppy guide recommends visiting a number of Ark landmarks, including the famed cathedral, especially on Lucian's Day. Also makes a cautionary statement not to attempt to challenge called the Path of Blood, and ask Aru, keeper of Lucian's crypt, about the history of the trial. Well, there's a name we recognize. That's from Divinity Original Sin 1. Son against Father, Death in the Elflands, a dramatic retelling of true events. Lucian the Divine and his adopted son Damien stand square-shouldered before each other, alike not in visage, but in determination. What have you been to me these years? I am your father. It was I who saved you, I who loved you. Love, you denied me everything I am. My true nature, the woman I loved. You would have seen me clean-cheeked, clinging, castrated if it meant I'd cause you no trouble. I am no Alexander. My boy, your words bite into me in vipers. Please say no more. You made me silent all my life. I'll stay silent no more. That's when the Black Ring corrupted him. What is up here? Oh, what's this? Wow.
Nice.
Ah. Let's check the field.
Everything is very dark all of a sudden.
Oh boy.
This grave marker is old. Whatever name was once carved upon it is no longer legible.
So there's dead magisters down here.
I've spotted something.
Where? Huh. Okay. Oh wow. Ah. All right. I should probably drop that. I don't really need it anymore. Although he admits to having very little interest in oil, Herbert's knowledge of the Voidwoken born of that element seems surprisingly intricate. Brother, the elves came again, looking for their rain amulet. We need it for the harvest, so I had to get rid of them. I've hidden it in a case In case any more of them come looking, I marked the spot. Tell no one. Okay. Seriously? Alright. Let's run over here quick and teleport across. So it's up here. Oh, and that's what those elves are down here for. Alright, well I think we're gonna go over here, so I think I'll portal here and then run up here. I'm not sure how long I can do this. This coffee is just horrible for me. Nope.
You ever think about running off?
Ah, yes. One of Mari's heroes passes. Come on through, but mind the smell.
Welcome to Driftwood.
Oh, excuse me. How do I get up here?
Last time I was here, I summoned my wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times. I wonder if they'll remember me.
Junk.
Okay.
Oh, we dwarves had a kingdom, and we will have it back. I won't always be sweeping, I'll be riding horseback. We dwarves had a kingdom, and a proud knight was I. I won't always be sweeping, for my kingdom I'll die.
That was cool. Except he doesn't have really anything worth... Okay.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The Voidwoken are everywhere. Wars are brewing, my friend, and we make special prices. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
What is this? The Twink Sinker. 14 Kerchin. Wow.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes noblemen
I'm all
for
right.
insubordination!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Wow.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Against the ancient empire!
Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Let's see, what can I drop here?
Hear ye! Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers! Culprits still at large!
That might actually be worth wearing, just for the armor bonus.
Keeping it together, Reed.
Not really though, compared to what I'm wearing.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Queen Justinia executes 24 noblemen for insubordination!
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
To march against the ancient empire!
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Alright.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by Seekers! Culprits still at large!
Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I have anything more.
Smells worse over here than a dozen raw
I could probably
eggs
always use
dropped
some
in a
lockpicks,
vat of
but
vinegar.
I'm not spending that much
Come
money.
over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wow. That's not a bad item, bad weapon item.
Until later, then.
Oh, there's a waypoint right here.
The carved figure is a resplendent Your touch creates a ripple across the mosaic, as if it were water and not stone. A comforting warmth spreads through you, starting at your fingertips.
All right.
Don't let up now. Keep hauling that.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Jay's mum's smelling nice.
Poisoned. Are they all poisoned?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think
All right.
about it too much.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the sand built up beneath the building.
Ask what's barking at.
There's something not right, and that's wrong. It's under the house thing there, and it's bad. I can smell it.
Tell it you trust its instincts, you'll look into it.
You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
Alright, so how do we get underneath the house?
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank
Oh,
by
wow.
plank. We will find it. What?
The dog sniffs the wooden...
Something's wrong. I don't know, but there's something wrong, and it's underneath the floor.
Tell the dog you'll investigate.
Be careful down.
What?
Ifan Ben Mesd our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
I love how they... I don't know what the heck that happened. And why didn't it stop me when he got a dialogue pop up?
I don't come visit you. Who?
And if we suspect you are...
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped. If I don't come visit you, ton, who will?
Ifan Ben Mesd our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you, and no mistake.
Smile, they remembered you.
Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong.
Oh, I'm totally gonna finesse this. Nope.
Talk about it.
Oh boy. That was a bad one. Oh. Alright, let's try the strength persuasion. Say that she'd be wise to ignore your presence completely.
Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Mezd.
Jangle your coin purse.
She considers your offer.
How much?
Oh, I love number 5. Let's do 5. Laugh and wallop her in the face with your coin purse.
Stunned, the Magister reaches for her weapon.
Oh, that's it.
Seriously? Even the beggar? Like, really? And the dog? I'm not playing this. Alright guys, I can't handle all this coughing. I thought it would lessen. I did end up putting some Vicks on before I started to see if it would kind of center me, but I'm coughing way more now than I did all day. So I think I'm just going to call it for tonight. I know it's only been an hour, but it's not worth it for me, and this way I can get to sleep here in the next hour or two and hopefully be better tomorrow. That way we can definitely have a decent stream tomorrow night. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. So I'm sorry for the short stream. Hopefully next week will be better. But I will see you guys tomorrow night for some Evil Within. I should probably play Divinity, honestly, but I'm really curious about Evil Within. So we'll play that tomorrow. Right now, it looks like my schedule should be good for next week, assuming that I don't end up working late. But with that, I'm going to go work on my health. And you guys have a good night. I will be uploading all the streams this week. Probably Saturday night or Sunday. That way I can do it all at once, and then it can be done instead of trying to do it each night. So that's the game plan for uploading to YouTube. If you want to catch up on any of my Divinity, there are the links to the playlists on YouTube. If you're interested in any of the other games I've played, they're all on YouTube currently on that web, through my tube there. I do not have a command for the Evil Within yet, since I only have, I think, one stream up of that. But there is a playlist already created. It's just go to my playlist on Javion 509 and you'll see it there. Alright guys, I'm sorry for the short stream. I'll talk to you tomorrow night, hopefully. And I do want to say thank you for all the follows that I received, I guess, yesterday. I know I logged in today, I was like, holy cow. I don't know how many of them are real people or whatnot, but I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Bye bye.